Hello, Reformers, and welcome to Warsword Conquest. And yeah, as you can probably tell by the title, it is Wood Elves. We're concentrating on the very hard elves today, and well, hopefully they're not going to be poking out of the trees too much, and hopefully they're going to be hiding themselves relatively well, because we don't want to see what they want to show us. I mean, really, come on now. So we are going to start the game, and we're going to see what's going on. Now, of course, on the screen right now we have Dwarves versus Goblins, and we are not going to be playing any of those, and we are going to be staying completely true to the particular character, so we're only going to have those troops, you know, so we're just going to have those units troops at all of those, so that's absolutely fine. Now, here we go, any elf. I want to be any elf. Where's the any elf? I don't want to be high, wood, or dark. I would like to be an any elf. Why not? I mean, seriously, come on now. That is the way to go. Okay, so, a son of the Wood Elves or a daughter of the Wood Elves? I think it might actually be a rather nice idea to be a daughter of the Wood Elves. Why not? I mean, they seem to actually want us to do that. I mean, come on now. I mean, there's wood in the elves. I mean, in their lands. Wood Elves. Oh yes, exactly. Let's get as many phrases of Wood Elves in there as we can. Let's just thrust it home. Yes, exactly. Okay, so daughter of the Wood Elves. There we go. The forest of Athol-Loren, an emerald eye nestled between Bretonnia and the Empire of Men. Last reminder of the past, elven colonization of the old world. Among its majestic trees, where magic fills the air, spirits and ancient creatures live their lives, side by side with your kin, in perfect harmony with nature's creations. You are one of those elves who arrived here from Ulthuan in those ancient and forgotten times, and you came here as a pathfinder? A pathfinder. Or a soldier. I think a pathfinder. That's what I initially thought. A tree singer, a forest warden, a highborn, a spirit waker, a wild rider. Okay, so I guess what's happening here is that rider would give us riding skill, and beastmaster might give us tracking, probably. So forest warden sounds good to me. And, what are we going to go for here? I think something like Lilith the Lady would actually be pretty cool, in my opinion. Goddess of dreams, prophecy, and fortune. She is mostly worshipped by Bretonnians, who know her by the name of Lady of the Lake. But even in Athol-Loren, her worship is still present among those who came from Ulthuan, and you are the proof. Praying for her blessing to be given unto you. Unto you? I think unto you would probably work. For all your life, you received the gift of... The GIF? Yes, you received a GIF. You definitely did go to Giphy and get a GIF of Farsight, making your eyes capable of perfectly seeing through distance and time itself. With your new gift, you set out to become an adventurer because of something. I don't actually know. I think being forced out of your home would probably be pretty good, but a prophecy I think is going to actually be exceptional for us right now. So let's go for the prophecy. Yes, there we go. Okay, become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. What if we don't have a horse? We're not going to be riding anything. Thank you very much. Okay, so we need to find a name, and that name's going to be pretty difficult to find, in my opinion. Okay, so we have our name. As you can see there, it is XXXX Legolas XD XXXX. I mean, come on now. How can we say no to that? Are you saying no? Are you nodding? Are you face palming? Okay. Okay, so I went to a Wood Elf name generator. This is completely true, and this is what they gave me. Elves, yes, elves, not Wood Elves, but elves are forever. So, at least we are technically the version of a Wood Elf that is R2-D2. I mean, it has a number in it, and it has an R in it, so it must refer to R2-D2, right? Are you face palming again? I think so. Alright, so yes, I gave another name generator a go, and this was what came up. I think this is actually pretty good. It took me a bit of time, actually, to find a good elf name. I mean, really, otherwise, if you don't go for XX Legolas XX, then you're going to have a really hard time finding a really good elf name. And this is Leilatha? Leilatha? Yeah, I think that's how I will say it, so yes, if that is Yes, that's going to be agreeable to you, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you're going to be fine with that. So, there we go. Let's go for some power draw, because we need power draw. Yes, we're going to be using a bow. We are going to be using a bow. So, let's get some... Oh, well, we already have some good pathfinding and spotting, so that's really nice. And we're going to be going for some Weapon Master here. Iron Flesh, make sure we don't die instantly, at least. And there we have it. Okay, so the Elves. What are we going to be seeing? Ooh, okay. Oh, well, we actually have some pretty... reasonable faces here, I suppose. Reasonable faces and some nice hairstyles, I guess. I think that's actually pretty good. I think that's what we're going to be going with right now. Yep, I think that is fine. Let's make her a little bit lighter, I think. There we go. Okay, maybe something like that. I actually don't know. I think that is absolutely fine, so let's do that. Okay, so where are the Wood Elves? Where did they start? The King's Glade, capital of the Wood Elves. Let us, of course, head in there. Oh, no, it's forest. It's terrible, terrible forests. Oh, no. Okay, so let's go very, very quickly if we can. Oh, that is not a good start. That is not a good start at all. Okay, so let's head in here. Yes, 6 Wood Elf recruits, exactly what we want to see. Okay, come on. Ah, I don't have enough money. I really do not have enough money. That's very unfortunate. Can we fight some people? That's the thing. Can we fight some people? Can we do a task? Ah, I was looking for someone to deliver some wine to the Camp of Skulls. Where is the Camp of Skulls, though, you ask? Where is that? I think the Camp of Skulls is down here or something. Yeah, there it is. The Camp of Skulls. Really? Okay, so who are we actually at war against? That's the thing. Are we at war against the Beastmen? That's the problem that I am asking right now. I wouldn't have thought so, because when we were playing on our Beastman, we didn't have problems with them at all. So, where is the Beastman Empire again? It does not show me, for some unknown reason. There we go, Beastmen. No, we're absolutely fine with them, so I could have taken that. But first, I think it's a good idea that we take a look at the Wood Elf troop tree, just so that we can make sure that we're actually doing a good job here. So we have Loren Rangers, which I assume are going to be the noble recruits. But otherwise, we have Wood Elf recruits. They become Forest Guards, Eternal Guards, and otherwise just go into some Wildwood Rangers, Blade Singers. They are infantry, basically. These are cavalry, and we want them to go into Wood Elf Archers, Glade Guards, Way Watchers, etc., etc., because I'm going to go for almost 100% Archer. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Ooh, that's probably very risky, Reformist. But no, I'm going to actually do it, because I think that would actually be pretty cool. So 170 dinars, and we have to travel all the way down to the Camp of Skulls. Well, this is going to be interesting, isn't it? Oh, I'm not very happy about this. That's for sure. Not very happy. Okay, so let's make our way down. If we see any bandits, then this is going to be great. If we don't, then it's going to be pretty anguishing. Oh, yes, we have some Chaos Zealots right there. Excellent. It's your money or your life, girlie. No sudden moves or we'll run you through. I'm sure that's what he sounds like. I am sure that's what he sounds like, because he is a Chaos Zealot. I'm not afraid of you lot. Fight me if you dare. Oh, yes, because that's what we sound like, apparently. Okay, so 7 against 7. Okay. Shouldn't be too bad. We all have bows, apart from that one fellow who's too poor to afford a bow, so he has a club, which I have to say is mildly disappointing. Mildly disappointing indeed. Okay, so let's get our guys up on the top of this hill here, because this is going to mean that we have the best possible opportunity to eliminate the enemy. Come on now. This is actually the first time I've used a bow in a long time, so this is going to be amusing. Oh, here we go. I'm actually dealing some damage. I am actually dealing some damage. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it? Wow, this guy's really taking it like a champ, isn't he? Really quite hardy units. Unless I'm just absolutely terrible at archery, which is probably the case. Can I get some... Yes, there's a headshot. Exactly what I want to see. Whoa, this guy's actually dodging. Do you see that? He is actually dodging. I can't believe it. Okay, that is terrible. That is absolutely terrible. Okay, well, he's dead. Thank you very much. Well, he's technically knocked unconscious, and we took out that guy as well. Okay, so what's going on here with all of these fellows? They're all just running around randomly. Oh, there's a nice headshot. Thank you. Can I have more headshots, please? Please, sir. Can I have some more headshots? Yes, shot him in the face. That's what you get. Yes. There's another one. And there's another shot. And maybe you can... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Come on now. I'm going to block. There we go. That's what we like to see. So there you go. We actually did a pretty reasonable job of taking those guys out. This is very easy in comparison to the previous couple of units that I have tried to play as. For example, the Vampire and the Beastman. This is a very easy start in comparison to the Vampire, at least. I'm not entirely sure whether it's as easy as the Beastman, because I think we actually started with more money. Did we start with more money? I'm actually unsure about that, but I'm actually really wanting to fight some more. If you can believe that, I really want to fight some more. It's just incredibly fun to have a bow and actually have enemies that don't have shields up the wazoo, because really, having a huge amount of enemies with a shield is just not fun. It's just not fun, but this is very fun. This is very fun. So, let us make our way over. We have to deliver it within, what is it? Within 11 days, I think. So, we're going to have to head over there. Hopefully we'll find some more Chaos Zealots. Bear in mind that the Chaos Zealots that we currently see right now, are we at war against Bretonnia? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Nope, nope. They are neutral with us. But the point is, the initial starting areas are actually quite, shall we say, lush with Chaos Zealots. They're pretty numerous. But the problem with it is that all of the lords and the foragers and all those things, they kill them all, and then you have no idea where to find any bandits. That's the reason why I found a really, really good place to level up and everything, and hopefully we'll be able to go there with this character as well, and we'll see how we do. But yes, for the most part, I'm just going to show most of the early game, and then we're going to, maybe a bit later on in this small mini-series, we're going to take a small look, a brief look, at the siege mechanics, a little bit more of the high-tier units, and of course then we'll try and see whether we can, well, maybe take something, and maybe get a really nice, big battle. Something really big battle, maybe against someone like, I don't know, some Chaos Trolls or something, and I'm not talking about a big battle like that, I'm talking about numbers. So maybe we'll take a bit of a shot at killing those Chaos Trolls that absolutely murdered our Vampire, which was absolutely very embarrassing, but still. Those guys are amazing. Okay, so the Wood Elves have now made peace with the Beastmen, which I suppose they didn't before, but we are perfectly happy with the Beastmen, so that's absolutely fine. I really should have recruited a couple more, shouldn't I? Yeah, that was a big mistake on my part. Okay, well, I think what I'm going to do is I'll cut away, see if I can find anyone. If I can't, then I'll just see you at the skull area place. I'm a wood elf, so I have no idea about violence. Alright, so we have found some Chaos Zealots. Now, fortunately enough, they only have 5, but of course that doesn't really matter, does it? No, it doesn't really matter right now, and we're actually on a pretty even, flat battlefield. Unfortunately, many of our units... Actually, no, never mind. I was about to say many of our units have clubs and not bows, but we actually do have 3 with bows, as far as I'm aware. Yeah. Yeah, I think we have, 3 with bows, 3 with clubs. Okay, that's pretty good, I guess. And again, I still really did need to recruit a couple more after we won against the initial Chaos Zealots, but yes, it just slipped my mind because I really did need to deliver that wine. We are relatively close now to the Camp of Skulls, so we will be able to deliver it to the tavern and gain our much-needed cash and all that sort of thing. And yes, well, we're doing okay. We are doing okay. Now, I am going to start shooting our opponents now, because I have to remember that I am not an infantry. There is a nice headshot there. Maybe I'm able to get another one. Yes. Oh, yes, lovely. Okay, so far so good. I'm actually really surprised. I am very, very surprised in actual fact. Oh, there's another headshot. Okay, come on now. Yes, there we go. We are getting kills left, right, and center. What is going on here? It's been a while since I've actually used a bow, so yes, do forgive me if I'm incredibly surprised at my prowess, my amazing prowess, even though I have no idea how I'm able to even hit all of these things, but I suppose it is because the Chaos Zealots do not have shields, and they are pretty easy to predict. So yes, it seems like this is a much easier start, as I said before, much easier start. Not entirely sure why that is, but yes, everything seems to be very, very simple in comparison to the other races so far. So I suppose that's the thing that you have to think about. When you are creating a character in Warsword Conquest, you have to think, hey, where am I going to start? Whose enemies am I going to have to fight? And who am I, which Chaos Zealots are nearby, and where are all the bandits and things? I can imagine that starting in the Tomb King's Empire, starting in the Kingdom of Araby, and things like that might actually be a little bit easier. Mainly because you do have a bunch of desert bandits and things nearby, but they are still... you still wouldn't really want to... Ooh, I would love to be able to take these guys on, but unfortunately, again, I don't really have as many Wood Elf recruits as I would like. Can I level up my guys? Yes, I can. Let's get some Wood Elf archers, thank you very much. I think we could have actually leveled them up a lot earlier, but of course that just slipped my mind because I'm amazing like that. So let's get a little bit more in strength. And a bit of a point in power strike here, because even though I am going to be relying on archery for the most part, I really do want to be a little bit good in melee combat. I want to be able to deal some damage. So let's take a look here. Oh, hello, Mercenary Chaos Ogre. I am very small in comparison to you, but at least I am a little bit taller than Clack, who is a goblin. Of course, Jaw Gutter. Oh, hello, Jaw Gutter. Okay, so, Tavern Keeper. I was told to deliver you 11 units of wine. Oh, thank you very much. And we have advanced to level 3, which is actually pretty good. Okay, so I do have some prisoners to sell as well. They are 50 per one, which is actually pretty nice. And who's this? Oh, he's actually an elf. I think he is actually an elf. And I am going to be recruiting him. Thank you very much. Yes. I'm going to be attempting to stay as true to the character as possible, and he appears to be an elf as far as I'm aware. Wow, those Wood Elf archers look really cool, by the way. Really hopeful that I'll be able to get some armor looking like that too. So there you go. He has some pretty decent stats, but for the most part his attributes, I mean skills, are terrible. His proficiencies are actually pretty good though. So, with that, I am going to be ending this episode off here, and next time we're going to be exploring a little bit more. We're going to be taking on some bigger bandit parties, and we're going to see where all of our units level up to. And hopefully we'll be able to get some pretty nice kills in the meantime. Maybe participate in some, shall we say, pillaging. And maybe try and raid a village of an enemy faction. Who knows whether we'll be able to pull that off. So, I thank you very much for watching. And I will see you next time.